I've been talking about my journey along the spiritual path. It's not enough just to have a predisposition for spirituality, because without the conducive conditions, then no matter how strong your habitual tendencies, it is unlikely that you will ever be able to practice authentically. Even though I had a natural interest in Buddhism, I had little or no opportunity to encounter the Dharma and interact with a Buddhist community. If your life circumstances do not permit you to just go off into the metaphorical cave and meditate, then it is unlikely that anything significant will come of your half-hearted interest in the spiritual path. But like many people, I was a bit overwhelmed by all the different choices available to me. And people ask, so why did you end up following the Tibetan Buddhist tradition in the first place? For many, what drives them to spirituality in the first place is the experience of emotional trauma or physical suffering. Once one actually starts looking for the remedies to mundane suffering, often a sequence of events will unfold that leads one to a particular teacher or spiritual tradition. Part of my transition at this time in my life was fueled by a need to overcome my addictions and dependencies and live a healthier and more spiritual life. A Tibetan Lama by the name of Tranggu Rinpoche was coming to visit, but when I actually showed up and met Rinpoche for the first time, I was immediately struck by his powerful presence and sublime serenity, but most of all, by his overwhelming expression of love and joy. As I said, up until this point, I'd felt trapped in a difficult relationship with no way out and no opportunity to better the situation. But somehow after meeting Rinpoche, my feeling had completely changed, and I was now free to change the course of my life. And even if you have all the conducive conditions for practice, you still need a connection to the teachings. Based on past life aspirations and connections with your teachers, you will, without a doubt, be carried along your journey to liberation.